Roll for Crit presents How to Play Wizard Thieves in 5 minutes or less or more. Wizard Thieves is the card game of magic, treasure, and larceny, designed by Jeremy Rosenhart. Your goal in Wizard Thieves is to be the last wizard standing with loot cards in your deck. Loot cards come in 3 different flavors: gemstones, treasures, and magic items, each type available in various colors and styles. Each player will begin with a deck of loot cards, plus a status card set to its safe side. All players should begin by holding their decks in their non-dominant hands. On your turn, you'll flip the top card of your deck face up and add it to the center of the table, beginning a pile of cards known as the pot. Make sure you flip your card so that it is facing away from you. You shouldn't be able to see what's on the other side until it's added to the pot. After flipping a card, the other players will follow suit, adding their own cards to the pot in turn order. Now, depending on exactly which cards get flipped and when, a few different things might happen. First is the grab challenge. Typically, there are 2 ways that a grab challenge will be initiated. First, if after flipping a card, the last 2 cards played to the pot are a matching pair. And second, if the last 3 cards played form what is known as a loot sandwich, i.e. 2 matching loot cards surrounding 1 non-matching loot card. If either of these scenarios occurs, the grab challenge begins. Here's how it works. The first player to slap their hand down on top of the pot wins the challenge. If multiple people make the attempt simultaneously, then the player with their hand at the bottom of the pile is the winner. If the hands are more spread out, the win goes to the player covering more of the pile. Players should keep their hands at least 6 inches from the pot at all times if there is no challenge currently taking place. If you're the player who triggered a challenge by playing a card, you'll need to pull your hand back before attempting it. The winner of the challenge gets to take all the cards in the pot, turn the pile face down, and add it to the bottom of their deck. Then they'll start a new pot by flipping a card as normal. Be careful. If you put your hand down on the pot by mistake when a grab challenge shouldn't have been initiated, you'll have to suffer the curse. Flip your status card from the safe side to its cursed side. As long as you're cursed, your magic item cards have no effect, and if you mistakenly grab a second time, you'll be eliminated from the game completely. The other type of challenge in Wizard Thieves is the treasure challenge. Anytime a player adds a treasure card to the pot from their deck, a treasure challenge begins. Each treasure has a number on it. That number indicates the number of chances that the next player has to flip a treasure card from the top of their deck. For example, if that number is 3, the next player gets to flip up to 3 cards from the top of their deck until they reveal a treasure card of their own to add to the pot. Now, that new treasure card's number will apply to the next player, who will participate in the challenge the same way. If a player is unable to reveal a treasure card during the challenge, then the last player who was able to play a treasure card is declared the winner. As with grab challenges, they get to add the pot to their deck. When flipping cards, in addition to being on the lookout for challenges, you'll also need to think about magic items. As soon as one is revealed by a non-cursed player, its effects are resolved. The Portal Caster brings the portal card into play. Choose another player to flip a card here. From now on, if the top card of the pot matches the card in the portal, a grab challenge will be initiated. The Gauntlet of Stealing allows you to steal 2 cards from the top of someone's deck, or 1 card from the portal to be added to the bottom of your deck. The Alchemical Bomb lets you choose between forcing all of your opponents to destroy the top card of their decks, or forcing one opponent to destroy the top 2. A player's destroyed cards are placed underneath their status card face down so no one can see them. And the King Coin simply allows you to win a treasure challenge immediately, if drawn during one. If you ever run out of cards in your deck, you won't do anything on your turn, but you can try to get back in the game via a grab challenge. The game ends as soon as only one player is left with cards in their deck, and that player is the winner. You can also add some advanced cards to the game. The Mimic Gem becomes a copy of another gem card if played directly on top of it, meaning it can trigger a grab challenge. It does not mimic treasure or magic items. Potion cards are special cards given to players at the start of the game that can be flipped and used one time only to flip your status card from its cursed side to its safe side, to avoid being eliminated, or to take the entire pot. A 5th and 6th player can be added in the form of the Witch, whose broom item allows them to steal cards, or the Goblin, who begins with 3 potions but no deck. Mix and match the different modules as you see fit. In conclusion, flip, cast, grab, profit. That's Wizard Thieves in a nutshell. Did you get all that?